Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed. Last time we continued exploring the Emerald Stair. We found a secret memory. I don't know how secret it was. We found a memory in the Ranger outpost over here. Then we're down here to kill the Tranton family. And we're still on the trail of the Steel Resolve quest, figuring out what's going on there. And at the end of last episode, I kind of had a malfunction in my headphones. I don't know really what it was. It seems like the cord died. Luckily I had a spare cord, or not died, but it just, I don't know. I was getting a lot of like fuzzy feedback noise and it was weird. But I have fixed that problem, for I am amazing. And we're making our way down there. I don't know if there's a way. This is a waterfall, isn't it? Pretty sure it's a waterfall. There's probably not a good way down there either. Maybe it's not a waterfall. I thought it was, because we saw that treasure map. Unless there's another. Maybe the waterfall is further down? It definitely goes down a lot there. We can climb down here though. Oh yeah, that's a waterfall. Okay, and that means our treasure map should be around here too. So, oh, it's like right where I'm going basically. Okay, so we gotta keep an eye out for like, well, first we gotta watch our step, I suppose. There's supposed to be like a wooden thing somewhere. Is this too far down? Oh, no, we haven't gotten to the waterfall yet. Okay. This might be that wooden thing that we saw. How do we get down? Alright. Down right here. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Oop. There we go, there we go. Still is not what I was looking for. That's a long drop. Maybe over here would be a little better. Oh, but are we gonna get... I don't know if we're gonna be able to get up there. Guess we'll see. We also got a person there. More importantly, probably. This wall brick? Let's talk to this person first, and then we'll figure out where the treasure is. You Dorso? You sure are.
Envoy? What are you... You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but I think this could work out better for both of us.
Now, is this the lady that I didn't agree with her reasoning outside the city gates? I think it was, wasn't it? My memory's so bad. But I'm pretty sure it was. It was you the whole time. You were the traitor.
I'd prefer savior if we're handing out epithets. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help.
I take it you were the one who killed Minato.
Unfortunately, I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever, skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Minato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good.
And you were the one working with the bandits who kidnapped Eh,
After a fashion.
Unbelievable.
They were a means to an end. Don't tell them that. Everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano, but I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ransomed him back to us instead. Idiots.
And what were you trying to do?
I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradise, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do.
Why would you betray the Rangers like this?
Fiori's wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet. I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe. But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself.
Uh-huh. Let me get this straight. You killed your friends to prepare Emerald Stair for Adir.
Fior simply cannot survive the way things are. Monato and Verano disagreed.
Then you disagree. You don't turn on your own.
Their voices had power in the Rangers. Too much power. And when they spoke, the others listened. Now they'll have to listen to me.
Yep. Perfect. I was hoping we'd have a dialogue option like this. You failed to think of one thing. Adir will not welcome someone who betrayed her own people.
I don't live in Adir. I don't want to. Emerald Stair is my home, and it's wasting away. I can only look after my people, get us what we need.
You've got a strange way of doing that.
I agree with Kai.
Only Adir can help us now.
If Adir takes Fior, the home you know will be gone. It would only be another colony.
Maybe that would be for the best. We've had decades to secure this valley. What do we have to show for it? Dead homesteads, dead farmers, dead fields. And a city full of animancers who don't give a single shit about us. It wasn't always like this.
What was it like then?
I wish you could have seen the valley I grew up in. The steep green hills, mist twining about the peaks. Birds, deer, the many little creatures of the trees scurrying among the leaves. Most of them gone now. Sometimes, in high summer, the sunset would catch the rice paddies just right, and the whole valley would glow coral violet. A world on fire with life that never burned. We ate well and slept through the night. I don't want to live through this time if there's nothing better on the other side.
And does the ambassador know about your scheme? Does Ludwine?
I'm not an official asset, just an enthusiastic ally. But I did meet the captain of the Steel Garrote. Alfir, she said her name was. They appeared out of the fog a few nights ago, late, hours before dawn. There were so many of them, I was certain they were going to kill me.
The Steel Garrote aren't indiscriminate killers. You didn't need to be afraid. Well, actually, you needed to be afraid. But most people don't need to be afraid. You need to be afraid because you broke your oath to the Rangers. So I guess... Oh, she said that was a couple days ago, right? So I don't think I think she killed him afterwards. She did say a few nights ago. We know that Minato, according to the journal we found, was a day before we found them. I'm not really sure how the passage of time in the game is being taken into account. But if we're just going based off of that, then this was before she killed Minato. You know what, too?
I realized that soon enough. Captain Alfir is strong, determined, organized. She's exactly what we need to save Fjord. She has a vision for how to save the valley from itself. A vision I can believe in. I found them a place to hole up. No one is going to find them until it's time.
What do you believe the Steel Garrote are planning to do in Emerald Stair, exactly?
They're going to put a stop to the animancy. The animancy that's sickening our fields, driving the animals mad, polluting our souls. And maybe it will end the Dream Scourge. Then, Emerald Stair will be safe.
How do you know animancy is what's causing Fjord's problems?
I don't. That's exactly it. We can't know unless we stop all of it and see. Once Captain Alfir explains to the Animancers what their work is doing to our people, they'll have to give it up.
Oh, sweet summer child. Where are the Steel Garrote now?
They didn't tell you. They must have had a good reason.
I've been out of contact for a while on business for the Emperor. I'd like to check in.
The Steel Garrote are holed up in a cave, just behind that waterfall over there. Some of them, anyway.
We should look into that.
I'm sure they'd appreciate your help.
Uh-huh. So, here's Phalis' thinking. First of all, the Steel Garrote and Adir are separate entities. Often closely entwined, but separate. Right? Otherwise, he assumes the Emperor would have just had the Steel Garrote handle it, which they're trying to do anyway. And at the very least, if he sent both of us, then we're kind of competing for the Emperor's favor in a way. But I don't think that's the case. At least I don't remember him or being told that he sent the Steel Garrote. And I'm pretty sure it's been said multiple times that they are not one and the same with Adir. So helping the Steel Garrote isn't necessarily helping Fior or Adir. And as for her statement about, you know, wanting Fior to go or fall under control of Adir, in Phalis' mind, that's going to happen anyway. That's already happening. Right? To him, it's only a matter of time before all the living lands belongs to Adir. Anyway, so doing this really just expedites it. And breaking your oath to your organization in order to expedite it is not something he agrees with, and he finds it really strange. In fact, maybe that's what he's going to go talk to the Steel Garrote about. Throw some philosophy and religious teachings in their face about what their job is. Yeah, so he doesn't really think that he needs to do anything. And again, his mission is not to colonize the living lands to stop the Dream Scourge, so that Adir can colonize the living lands. But yeah. But he's gonna do that, and it's gonna happen anyway. So he didn't need her to do this. And he didn't want her to do this, I think, more importantly. However, like we've said many times, he is not an enforcer of the law and justice and oath breakers and stuff like that. He's not a Steel Garrote. He's just an envoy, a scholar. I'm going to spare your life, but I never want to see you again.
You want me to What? Run off into the wilderness? Exile myself? After everything I've done, this can't be how it ends. Even for a competent ranger, exile is certain death.
Damn, I wonder what my dexterity is. Or what that dexterity option would have been. Yeah, I do think he's annoyed with her. She's made a lot of assumptions about Adir and what we would want from her. And her actions might actually hinder Adir's progress. Like, I know the animancers are outlawed in Adir and all that nonsense. But we already know that there's a rebel force. And the last thing we really need is that rebel force to have a whole bunch of angry animancers helping them. Maybe you'll be more clever on your next turn around the wheel.
But what will you tell Asierno? They'll come after me, all of them.
Don't make me start counting.
What?
Oh man, we were talking about KOTOR the other day, weren't we? 1, 2.
Fuck! I'm going!
Good.
Good. Who said that? Was that Kai? Probably. Alright, so they're in the cave behind here. But we also need to find this damn treasure. I'm not really sure where it is. And look at this. This is beautiful. Think of beauty. Wait. Maybe. How do I get up there? Is it over here? Maxim's claim. Here we go. Here's a cave. Very pretty. Alright, still Garrote, we need to talk. Oh, there's something out there. Completely missed him. Check that out. Check that water out. Isn't that nice? Okay. Oh. Can I make that jump? I'm always surprised at how far I can jump. This might be where the treasure is, so I just want to...
Treasure hunting suits you.
Doesn't it? Thank you. Nicest thing you said to me. There we go. The painter's brush. A trinket. 5% critical hit chance. Once the prized possession of a master painter, this old frayed horsehair brush is nothing terribly special to look at. But there is more to it than meets the eye. When it's on your person, you more easily notice fine details such as individual leaves on a tree or slight gaps in an enemy's armor. It's kind of an interesting concept for an item. I like that. Oop, hit my mic. Alright. Oh, it's an actual cave. Waterfall cave. I do kind of hope she survives, Ranger Dorso.
This is no ranger camp, Envoy.
Dorso mentioned a steel Garrote camp. This must be it.
Must be. I think we need to have a meal. What do we got? Let's have a stew.
This is taking too long. We should have gotten orders by now.
Inquisitor Lulu is taking her time. I think she wants to see how the envoy performs. She has a vested interest in that.
Ah, then forgive my impatience, brother.
No need. Eagerness is a virtue, not a vice.
You guys should really work on your communication.
Well, if it isn't the Adherin envoy.
We weren't expecting reinforcements. Either you've come early, or more likely, you shouldn't be here.
The steel garrote is here. Don't like that one bit.
Tell you what, turn around, and Inquisitor Ludwig doesn't have to hear about this unfortunate little mix-up.
Well, what's going on here? Shouldn't you guys be in Paradise?
We go where Ludwig tells us to go. The steel garrote don't answer to the embassy. We have no quarrel with you, but we are trying to be discreet. Let's part as friends and keep it that way.
I need answers. I'm not leaving until I get them.
Then you're not leaving.
Fine. I'll go quietly. But this isn't over.
Good choice. Inquisitor Ludwig said you were a smart one.
I knew I liked her.
Seeing you soon, envoy. Hopefully not too soon.
I don't like seeing the steel garrote here, but I suspect they've got us outnumbered.
Okay, so we're not stabbing these people to death, or...
Not these ones. Not yet, anyway. Rather, not if we can avoid it. We might be able to sneak in. And see what's going on here. Stay low to the ground, guys. That's a pressure plate. They don't trigger it, do they? Like, I quick sage because I don't want to get in combat with anybody.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Do you smell that, brother?
Oil and boot leather. It reeks of dwarf.
That is the smell of victory. We're going to make Inquisitor Ludwig proud.
Right as always, dear sister.
You think hitting this will alert them? Ooh, there's a lot of them down there. Death Knight Sabatons. 10% resistance to poison and bleed accumulation, and 20 health, maximum health. The chill radiating from this coal-black armor is like a kiss from beyond the grave. These heavy boots impart upon their wearer a measure of vitality and durability of the walking dead. The stench of grave dirt that clings to them is certainly unpleasant, but that is a small price to pay for the benefits they provide. Well, we don't want to get spotted, so I guess we're not going down. But they've got... what is that? Dwarven gunpowder or something they got? Something like that. Seems to be what maybe they had. Are they like burrowing underneath? Oh, that was close. They really didn't want me out there. Alright, we're going. They weren't giving me a second chance. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Phaelus is probably going to be fairly reluctant to go against the Steel Garrote, at least at this point in the game. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to stay that way.
Eckworth and Roth! Eckworth and Roth!
Well done, everyone.
Another win, but who's counting?
Okay, look at that. That's a beautiful little bridge area right there. Bunch of skeletons here. I will loot you guys. No qualms against that. What am I looking for? Supposed to be loot here, but I don't see any. Apparently there's loot here too? Oh, it's one of you guys. Yeah, definitely take that. Okay. Couple more bodies. Hey, we got another teleporter. Nice. And this is, yeah, that's the depression. Philippe's depression. Is that like a spirit or something over there? Might be. Alright, let's grab this. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a spirit of some sort. Go. Alright, so do I want to try and enter from this way? Or from the bridge? Whichever we enter, we'll probably go out the other way, so this is closer to where we need to go. In fact, we might not even need to go into the place proper. I want to check that out, though. So let's head over there. Fight these Zarups.
Take him down. Take work and roll. And roll.
Out. Didn't dodge that. Out. Get up here. There we go. Got those guys gone. What's in here? There we go. Take that. Nice job, everyone. Doesn't go as smoothly as I was hoping, but, you know, win some, you lose some. Yeah, I think the, I don't know if the bounty's gonna go all the way up there. To be honest, that place seems like, especially from our memory, seems like it's gonna be something maybe involving the main quest of this area. One of this goes all the way up. That'll be kind of nice. All the way up the cliff. Either way, it's going high up. It does. Wasn't that neat? That's pretty cool. I hear something. I hear it. There it is. A lockbox. Good. Alright, we want to be tracking this quest. Yeah, it looks like it's right on the other side of this thing. This is a bad idea. Let's not do that. Let's go down the stairs. Alright. Down the spiral staircase we go. I've always loved spiral staircases. I remember a friend of mine, when I was younger, they had a really nice house. They had like a spiral staircase in their kitchen. It's like, oh my god. It's so cool. Alright. How do we... I think we just swim on over. Where that spirit was, probably. Hey. Excuse me? Oh, this is a trap, isn't it? Certainly looks like a trap. Do you have any, Let's have a drink.
Something's not right here.
And Rob! Watch yourself. And Rob! You need a better weapon. And Rob!
Oh, Jesus. Who are you? You guys are supposed to be covering me.
Eggworth and Rob! And Rob!
Got him. Oh, he splits up. What do we got? Got that shadow. Is that all of them? Alright. Loot them up. Yeah, that big two-handed skeleton dude, he had it out for me. Rather rude. I wasn't doing anything wrong. In fact, I was just... Ooh, there's a Halia's talent up there. I was just, you know, protecting the lands, you know? Alright, and that's the last bounty we have. Grab that. Okay, so yeah, this isn't going up into that place. I already forgot its name. It's like Nakataka or something. Hey, sun's up. Man, I was in there for a while, it seems like. Alright, so from here, we're just gonna go right up here. Actually, I guess... do I want to explore right here? Kind of. Kind of. Well, it looks like it's maybe up above. Yeah, I want to go across the bridge. I'm gonna go up this tower then. Again. This time in the daylight. Gotta love morning light, don't you? It's beautiful. Especially when the sun is vibrant and there's a lot of pollution in the air. Good pollution though. This is just normal fog. Not bad pollution. Is this a new camp? Or is this the one we camped at before? Oh, it's the one we camped at before. Okay. Alright, let me go across the bridge over here. I already got that right. Gotta love my loot sense, huh? You know, I kind of like it that you can hear it. Rather than, you know, like, I guess the previous iterations of this kind of stuff and these kinds of games is you have like the little pulse, the loot pulse, where you like send out a pulse of light and it lights up all available loot, things like that. I know hearing it might be a little less immersive maybe, but at least I don't have to go around, you know, loot pulsing all the time. Which is nice. Was this the other gate out of the city? Might be.
Come on, people. Act like you're happy to be here.
Who are you? Captain Trevick.
Ah! I thought that was you. Wasn't sure I'd ever see you again.
Is this the smuggler? Yeah. Okay, I see you moved on after we dealt with Evina.
Ah, I wondered about that. You really did us a favor. We were never sure if we were safe. I guess now we can breathe more easily. We've moved on since you saw us on Castle's Folly. My crew's salty over standing about on land, but we do what we can do.
We gave her the Audra. It was the only way to get her to leave you alone.
I don't blame you. Thank you for what you've done for us. We wouldn't be here without you. Listen, I need to get back to wrangling this rowdy crew of misfits. Thank you for stopping by and for, maybe we can return the favor someday.
I hope so. That'd be really nice. Okay, so that's already really cool that we can run into people that we helped out in side quests. I really want to kill them, but no, I must resist my murder hobo ways. There's no reason for me to kill them other than being close to the city, but with that sizable cliff there, they're not that close. And nobody goes that way anyway, right? Besides, that's the ranger's job, you know? Not my job. Huh? Now you guys are my job to handle.
Everyone okay?
Perfectly fine. It'll take more than a couple of skeletons to scare me. With my newfound powers. Oh, this is definitely something. Uh-oh. What's going on up here? Oh. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Animancer's journal. After a lifetime of research, I've unlocked the mystery of spiritual self-combustion. Today I will prove that under the right conditions, a mortal soul is flammable. Hark, the hour approaches. Update. Monto says I'm not allowed in the workshop anymore. Who crowned him king of the Animancers? If he thinks he can suppress my work, he's sorely mistaken. He can't even suppress a small fire. Another update. I've established a field laboratory outside of town. Invitations have gone out, but so far no one has come to bear witness to my demonstration. Their loss, I say. When I prove the efficacy of spiritual self-combustion, I alone will reap the rewards. Hark, the hour approaches once more. Probably not the smartest of ideas I've ever heard of. Could be the dumbest. Could be. Probably the dumbest idea I've heard in this game. That's really dumb of him. Alright. Who's Joseph? Oh, that's the, I know who that is. Yeah. That's the guy that gave us this quest. With the Revenants. Is this like an either-or kind of thing, or optional? Neither? Not sure. We're going to Joseph, though, the gift bearer. Poor guy. Never a good sign when people are just dropping dead in the fields. Hello, just oh, this is your little boat. Nice.
You emerged from one shore and found me at another. Do you have the stone?
From shore to shore. You mean this stone?
Good. The farther it travels, the safer it will be. Even an enchanted stone should not attract the undead. The lake must have imbued it with some power I cannot name. To heal Andra's wound, I must give it a watery grave, commit it to the deepest, darkest ocean. She will forget it there.
You want to leave the Living Lands after coming all this way?
I will sail for a time. Who knows? I may drift here again. Now, will you return it? I have coin, if it would help. I can afford my boat passage. I need no more than that.
Don't need food or anything? It's all yours.
The Lady of Lament assures me that this is better off forgotten. By helping me, you've helped her. She owes you, and she won't forget that.
That's quite an honor. Thank her for me.
I will relay that message sooner than you think. So, that is that. I believe my time here has come to an end. Whatever called you to these shores, I hope it reveals itself soon.
Anything's possible. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again.
Until our next voyage around the wheel, godlike.
I would kill for a standard festering snake bite right now.
Oh. That's weird. I feel like Joseph didn't... I thought he tasked us just to return his undead. I feel like this would still be helping him, because it's like getting rid of the reason why they're running away. I don't know. Alright, our next quest is the farmers up here. And then we got the rangers, and then we got all those bounties. Let's see if I can find Joseph on our way up. Trying to remember where exactly he was. Is that him? I think that's him. But I do want to see if he has anything to say. Yep.
Not one more step, Revenant. I've got my eye on you. Not one more step, Revenant.
He's lost it. Lost his mind. So we can pick up some herbs on our way up. Working hard, guys. Should really invest in some undead workers. All the rave these days.
Who disturbs us? Here we go. Take worth and roll. Good one. Seal mes mito.
It's not what, but that is a big bear. Phew.
Everybody all right?
These definitely weren't here last time we were here. That's worrying. Very worrying. Well, nothing happened to you guys up here. No? Okay.
Ah, there they are.
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zarups?
The Zarups won't bother you anymore.
Thank you, friend. I don't need the details, really. Just thank you for your help. I will let the Rangers know that the Zarups are no longer a problem. My guess is that will come as a relief. Take this for your troubles, friend. I suppose we'll get to work replacing these machines.
Good luck to you guys.
With another small fortune out of thin air.
That'd be nice. Alright, we got Ring of Pain Amplification. Plus 15% critical damage. Small, sharp needles emerge from the inside of this rusted iron ring once it has settled snugly on a wearer's finger. The acute pain that this causes lasts for but a moment before fading away to a dull ache. Decisive blows are greatly amplified thanks to this ring's agony-enhancing enchantment. Whoever made this ring clearly had an appreciation for the fine art of mutual suffering.
Quiet, you.
Sounds like a scan priest thing. Getting a lot of you guys. Oh my god. I hate you. Oh, it's nasty. Get out of my face. Okay, one more over here. Here we go. I do like the parasitic staff a lot because it gets our essence back, which is useful. And yeah, it does seem like this place is getting worse, which is worrying. It is worrying. Never a good sign when the place you're trying to protect is getting worse. Also, why do you guys get to heal automatically while I have to drink and eat and stuff? How's that fair? Apparently there's some enemies up there. Really close to the rangers here. Oh, I thought the rangers were gone. I saw the shield or that sword on the ground. I was like, oh no.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
I should have talked to Casagrada while we were down at the docks. Missoni was right. There was a killer, and it was Ranger Dorso.
My gods. I can't believe this.
Ilia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Rangers since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now?
I told her I'd let her live, but that she could never come back here.
So she ran off.
Not even Dorso can survive long alone. Not if she can't rest and resupply. What should we do?
Let's give her a head start. And then go hunting.
On your orders, ma'am.
This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
So, I am a bit wary of saying anything that might undermine the Stilgar Rote's actions. I know I was saying like I was gonna try to avoid for as long as possible going head to head with them. But if their goal is to destroy the Animancers, and my goal, we don't know this for sure yet, but my goal is to cure the Dream Scourge. And they might be very vital pieces to me solving that problem. So I can't let them kill the Animancers, at least not until I know whether or not, if I find out that the Animancers are the problem and causing the Dream Scourge, we'd have to cross that road when we get to it. It really depends on like the journey to that destination, if that is the destination we're going to. She was trying to create the conditions for an Adir takeover.
Be serious, envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Masso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious about it. I didn't want to believe it could be her. Gods beyond, what a mess. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly avenged, and now I have a lot of work to do to rebuild my squad.
It was our pleasure.
Here's your reward. It's the least we can do for your assistance. Thank you again. Step carefully out there. We are living through strange times.
Indeed we are.
This at least lets them clean up their ranks.
Level up? Hell yeah. Yeah, 4,500 experience from that? Goodness. I like it. Okay. What does the next tier of this give us? Power attacks produce a much larger explosion and deal greater damage. Where's the parasitic staff at? Oh, that's all the way up here. I wouldn't mind getting that, but I think I want to get another one of these because we're running out of essence a lot now. So getting more of these I think will be helpful. Getting blood magic might be helpful too later on. Alright, so quest-wise, now I think we just got all those bounties to turn in. I don't know if we had more quests to turn in inside the city or not. We're gonna go check. I guess we can see right now. Okay, we did have a couple. So we can do that. Oh yeah, the offerings and everything. Alright, we're just gonna portal inside. And let's turn in all these bounties.
Welcome back. You are here to collect a bounty, huh?
Yes.
Whose death am I recording?
Those Delimgan won't be bothering anyone else.
If only we could find a way to coexist with them. But I suppose it is in their nature to oppose innovation. Huh? Nature?
Aha, I got it. I put Beldarino to rest.
From the depths of my soul, I thank you. May their poor souls find peace in their rest.
And the Trenton's days are over.
Good. Outlaws living off the hard work of others deserve nothing less.
That's all.
Perfecto. Return when you have more to claim.
Nice. Didn't the last one give us something for completing them all?
Welcome back. You... What?
Are we missing one? We are. Old Nuna. Where's that at? Am I blind? Old Nuna. In the grotto, is it? Old Nuna is a powerful bear that has taken up residence within the grotto. I guess I haven't discovered the grotto yet. Oh well.
It's important.
We'll do that in a moment.
Not hear this.
Hello, Rosanna.
You return. Have you visited all 3 grave sites?
We encountered angry spirits while placing the offerings. Any idea why?
You fought them? Oh, the spirits' anguish must be driving them mad, the poor dears.
Why do you think they're angry?
I believe the influence of the recently dead could drive these poor souls to rage and violence. Be gentle with them, please. I don't believe they mean you true malice. They are minnows caught in the spiritual tide.
Well, they should rest easily now.
Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend. You have done Fiora a great service.
And wasted perfectly good food in the process.
Now, will you stand and pray with me?
Do you really think these rituals are worth stealing food from starving people?
I believe that prevention is better than treating symptoms. By pleasing the dead, we remove their desire to harm the living. You have done Fiora a great service today. It may not solve all our problems, but it will make things better here. Please, take this token of Bareth's favor. May it keep you from her path for just a moment longer. May the usher find you quickly, Aimiko, and ferry you gently to the next life.
I guess she makes it an okay point, considering
How perfect.
the number of angry spirits.
More than a momentary distraction.
You are so frustrating. No wonder I'm getting all the attention.
Oh my.
Dear, any attention you're getting is transient at best.
You should know about transient attention, since that's all you're capable of.
Little bickering in the street. But yeah, I mean, if we saw how many of those evil spirits there are, and I guess if more of them were going to happen if we didn't do this, that could potentially cause more harm than the food was worth. It's difficult to know without us really having all the details of like how much food they really have and how close they are to really starving to death. I mean, they keep saying it, but you know, they're not looking too worse off yet. Hey, buddy.
Please tell me you found them.
The plague got to Adelaro, and I'm afraid Belena's not far behind.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge. Nothing we could do.
The Dream Scourge? Here? Tell me you're joking.
See, that's what I'm saying. The Dream Scourge did not start here. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not caused by animancy, but if it was caused by animancy, wouldn't it have started here? Oh shit. Oh yeah, I found that out, didn't I? I'm gonna tell him, yeah. Not only is it here, Vidara's mother is a dream thrall. Make of that what you will.
I don't believe it. I never thought he'd sink that low. Scoffing at the Dream Scourge while it sleeps in his own house? I'm sorry. That's none of your concern. I'll deal with it myself. What about my rangers? Are they even still alive?
Belena's still alive, but Adelaro is dead. I brought their badges back.
Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now?
Did I tell her to come back? I told her to come back, I think. I guess that's probably why this option's here. The animators might be able to help.
That won't do any good. Do you think poking around and severing her soul will save her life?
Maybe.
Even so, if it's early days and Vidaro doesn't find out... Alright. It goes against all my instincts, but we'll try it. Once. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job. I never thought... I just hope we're not making a mistake.
Yeah, I hope I'm not making a mistake either, now that you're pointing it out. I think, like, my thinking is, like, we could study the progression and stuff. Surely the animancers know how to keep, you know, contagious diseases contained. Right? Probably? Maybe? Alright, so we've got the totem quest. We still gotta find his missing assistant. Oh, he's in Narcotetic. Okay. I feel like we're gonna be going there on the main quest. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Yeah, so we are going to be headed off to... I can get this right. Oh, over here. Nope, over here. Alright, we're headed off to here next. The Animancy method. So I think we will portal over to Rock Arch Beacon. Yeah, And we'll start making our way over there. But that is going to be in the next episode. We're going down that path. A lot of ruins and stuff there. Hopefully we'll find a party camp too, because I need to put stuff away. Oh, and Kai wants to talk too. But until then, hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.